Hello everyone, and welcome to Week 6 of the Alaska region of EGFH Season 3 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Today we have a best of 3 match between DHS, Jayza, and Nameless. I want to thank our sponsors Mob Crush for helping make this season possible. My name is Toxic Gerbil, and for this series I'm joined by Navik.
What's going on, everyone? Yeah, no, we got a good game coming up here. We got Nameless and Jayza, so hopefully we should see some good matches. We are just waiting for them to start at the moment, and it should be good. We were just talking a little bit before the match as well, some of the matchups. Did you, Gerbil, you weren't able to make it to the Eastern region earlier, but it was a really good match actually between Maelstrom and Pablo, and we got to saw Maelstrom whipped out Crom and Jigglypuff.
Interesting. Were those BM picks, or was he actually trying to win the matchup?
They were legit picks. He played them really well, and he played against Ness and that was picked by Pablo. But that's irrelevant right now because we are going to be getting into this game right now with another Crom versus Marth matchup.
Yeah, Crom versus Marth. Two sorties. Crom definitely a lot more aggressive, whereas Marth kind of just wants to sort of space, keep you out, always have a sword in your face. So it should be really interesting. Definitely a very tight spacing game. Both players incredible spacing tools with their swords, meaning that it is going to come down to a lot of like micro stuff and a lot of moving around the map and just weaving around the opponent's big disjointed hitboxes for both players.
Yeah, map selection not super important when you see this matchup, right? Because
not really.
They're very similar in characters. They have very similar strengths and weaknesses, because obviously both being swordies, both being Fire Emblem characters, they play very similarly. Of course, there's minor differences in a lot of the characters. Crom's side B, of course, having a lot more range than Marth's.
Yeah, but Marth's up B definitely having a lot more range than Crom's means that Crom is definitely, I would say at the very high end, he's favored in the matchup, but at these like mid-level type games, I would definitely give the edge to Marth. Just being a lot safer, you're just punished a lot less for every individual mistake when you play Marth than you are when you play Crom. Yeah. So like already, Crom's like dead here, right?
Yeah, no, can't recover from that.
He wasn't even near the blast zone, but he's just dead because he didn't have his jump and he got hit away.
Yeah, and that's a lot of how this match is going to go. It's going to be Marth trying, or Nameless here, trying to punish Jay's just far enough away so that he can't recover.
Yeah, for sure. Crom definitely a character you don't actually need to send to the blast zone, so his higher weight, it's like higher medium weight, tends to not end up mattering all that much. He tends to die about as fast as other characters just because he tends to die off the bottom a lot more than off the side, for sure.
Yeah, because of the poorer recovery coming out, like you were saying, the up B coming out from Marth is a lot stronger here. But as we're saying this, Jayz is getting some really good hits in there. Does not go for the grab. They're actually missing it on the second retort. Into the down throw. Doesn't connect with the up air here. But yeah, one good hit like that, and it is going to bring the stocks to 2-2.
That is the trade-off for being Crom, is you don't get to do anything off stage, but on stage, you are an absolute monster. One of the fastest on-stage characters with a giant disjointed hitbox that deals a ton of damage, a ton of combos, most notably the great equalizer, right? The Crombo. Wow. Just forward air or nair off stage and up B can take any stock, and yeah, it's a trade, but most of the time your opponent dies first. So if it's last stock, you can expect a Crom player to always keep that in the back of his head, always be looking for that.
Which is something very interesting because the way that was
forward smash.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Jayz, but as I was about to say, it's really interesting that is something that comes into play, right? Because when you think about those stock trades, you had, of course, the Ganon side was probably the most well-known one for a really long time, right? You just side BM off the map. But of course, that was changed in Ultimate, so Ganon always dies first. So it's interesting to see that they kept it with Crom.
Yeah, they did change it, so Crom doesn't always live. Sometimes the opponent does live instead of him, but it is sort of more of like a 70-30 type thing, where it's definitely It's advantageous to go for sure.
Whereas with somebody like Ganondorf, it's 100% chance now that it will go towards it will go towards the opponent. So only good to do if you're a stock up.
Yeah, and speaking of which, we are on last stock for both players. Jayza actually making the run back up 30% with stage control, keeping the Marth off stage.
And that's it.
And Marth actually just drops a little too low, isn't able to up B the right way, isn't able to Magna Hands to the ledge, and that is, in fact, the first game. So I'm going to be honest, I kind of stopped paying attention a little bit when Marth was so far ahead, but Jayza running it back and getting that kill means he will take game 1.
Yeah, and he took game 1 very, very efficiently there. Came back with just a fierceness to him, right? He managed to...
Yeah, for sure.
Going from, like, not in a great position, being a stock down, to catching up and winning.
Yeah, eating some really raw smashes, but just using that onstage power of Chrom to keep the advantage going, and just one unfortunate play from his opponent Nameless, and it's all swung away, and Jayza takes the win. As we were saying earlier, between games here, I don't really think there's much discussion of like what state you go to. I think it really just falls to personal preference.
It also depends. We might see somebody switch out to a alternative main, right? A second main.
Yeah, definitely.
Realizing
not to throw too much shade, but I think that people have been starting to prefer Roy over Chrom more, just as people are getting better at edge guarding. Having the value of an up B that can actually recover on Roy has been valued more and more, as well as in this game, Roy is definitely not swinging around a pool noodle anymore. Like, you look at Melee, and even Smash 4, the weak spot was a really weak spot on Roy's sword, but in this game, it's definitely something to be challenged, and it's a lot like Marth now, where the weak hit is sort of the combo hit, where you can continue your combos, and then it's the strong hit that kills.
Yeah, and that's how that goes.
But he goes Ganon. Now, Ganon is a spicy pick. I don't know if you saw Nairo versus Light, but Ganon is definitely a character that can move around on the map and get those kills at 60. You never feel safe against a Ganon, and we'll definitely have to see if that gets into Marth's head, or if Marth is going to be able to use that big sword of his and just keep Ganon from ever getting in.
Yeah, and we are pretty much immediately going to very quickly get into this. Again, a lot of... like you were saying, right? Ganon can kill really quickly, and Ganon also hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Look at that. Two hits, 43.
Yeah.
If you get...
I'm shaking. That forward smash came in, and I thought Marth was just dead at 40. Like...
Then that's the thing, right? Now all Ganon has to do is hit a smash.
It's so scary.
Right, you get 2 good hits with, if you can get a down B, you can sometimes, if people don't react quick enough, down B straight into forward smash, and it works.
Yeah, no, Ganon's down B a surprisingly fast option.
There you go.
Kills and there you go. Under 90%, the back hit of the down smash connecting to catch the roll just means that Marth dies the up tilt, dealing 30.
Look at that.
2 hits and Marth is at 42.
That's what I'm saying, but again, a lot like Chrom here, Ganon has really, really bad recovery.
Yeah, definitely a better recovery than Chrom, but it's nothing you want to have. You're not excited about Ganon's recovery.
No, if we were to... I mean... Oh, the spike coming out there. It was juicy. 98% into the up tilt, and it's just going to kill.
Nameless just mistiming his counter means he's just stuck in place in end lag and dying to the up tilt. Are we going to see a 3-stock here in game 2 from Jayza?
Dude, Jayza is just like, right, alright, listen, I came back with the Chrom. It's time to release the beast, right?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, the forward smash.
The Triforce of Power himself coming out here. All it's going to take now is one more smash attack, and it's going to be game 3. Can Marth recover here? Marth can't recover, and that's game 3 to Jace.
Game 2, yeah. Nameless air dodging off stage means he's going to fall too low, and he's just going to die.
Yeah.
Meaning Jayza's going to take the set. Game 1, a little rocky, but he got the comeback. In game 2, just... Wow, just... Nameless really not able to do much about the Ganon, just taking hands for sure.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's literally what just happened there. Unfortunately for Nameless.
Yeah, Ganon just
he
Such a scary character for
he
sure.
he just went off. He just went, you know what? Triforce of power coming right at you. I'm gonna hit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit a single
We
smash
definitely
attack,
saw the Triforce of Power on that down smash. Oh my god.
and you're done.
Yeah, hit him with the booyah.
Yeah, hit him with the 1-2. Oof. Yes, that's gonna be game
What a
set and match
yeah,
to Jazer. So
for
it was
sure.
very quick.
So yeah, definitely very quick. So thank you everyone for tuning into the Alaska region match for EGFH season 3 with Jaza taking the victory. Congratulations to him. You can follow us at official EGF on Twitter and Twitch for updates and announcements. And I would like to once again thank our sponsor Mob Crush for helping make this season possible. And once again, I have been Toxic Gerbil. You can find me on Twitter at toxic_gerbil.
And I have been Navitcasts, and you can find me on Twitter at Navitcasts. We'll see you next time.